Welcome, I'm in Cabo, and I am going to be doing 30 minutes of core strength, a little bit of yoga to start off with. We're going to take it down onto the mat. We've got a series of 3 moves, 3 core, glutes, abs, finishing up with some stretching. That's it for today. We've got 30 minutes. Let's get started. Subscribe to the channel to get notifications for live class. Let's do it. Modify as needed. I am a PT, physical therapist first, and then a strength coach and yogi. So modify based on your body. Listen to your body. So let's start off in standing. We're going to do a little bit of a yoga warm up here, a little bit of nice, easy, mellow sun salutation, a warm up, just getting the body moving, reach to the sky. Take a nice long inhale. Extend tall spine here. Set your intentions for class. What do you want to get out of class? A little bit of stretching, a little bit of core work. This class is for you. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the arms all the way down. Shake it out. Knees are nice and soft. Let your lower back get a nice little stretch here. Keeping it mellow. First round, we're going to speed up as we go through class. We've got 30 minutes to cover a lot of material. Bring your head up. Halfway lift, flat back here, straighten out the knees, get a nice stretch in the hamstrings, brace with your abs, hold it here for 1 breath. This is your hip hinge. Bring your hands down, step back into plank. We do have some planks today, not too many, but let's take advantage. Strong shoulders, spread your fingers wide. Push away from the mat, hold it here for 1 breath, brace with your abs. Exhale, knees down, slowly lower chaturanga. Elbows close to your sides, uncurl your toes. Come up into a little baby cobra stretch. Pull the shoulder blades down your back. Engage your lats. Hold it here for 1 breath. Exhale back down. That should just feel like a nice little stretch for your spine, a little extension. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. Stretch out those calves. If you were like me, you got tight calves, pedal those feet out. Give your ankles and your calves a nice little stretch. Flatten out that upper back. Drive that booty up high to the sky. Give that whole backside of the body a nice little stretch. Let's go through this whole sequence again. We'll speed it up. We've got 2 more rounds. Then we move on. Pedal the feet. Little calf stretch here. Walk your hands back to your feet, coming back up into standing. Let's go through that again. Inhale, reach through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. Hang out for 1 breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, brace with your abs. Bring your hands down to plank, step it back. Strong shoulders, strong core, hold it here. 1 breath. Exhale, lower either knees down or all the way down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. If you want to get some nice extension, if this feels good on the back, come all the way up. Again, pull the shoulder blades all the way down your back. Use those lats, big muscles to stabilize and support that lower back. Inhale. Exhale back down. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. We've got 1 more round, then we're moving on. Add a little bit of planks in. Get a little bit of shoulder strength with our core work. I love my planks. Walk your hands back to your feet. Last time through, guys. Then we are moving on. Roll up slowly. Inhale, reach. You don't need to be great at yoga to add a little bit of yoga into your life. It feels great. Nice mobility. Loosening everything up. Just a nice little warm up. That's how we're using it today. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, modify as needed. This class is for you, doing what feels best for your body. Step out into plank. I will show you options for our core work today. It is fairly advanced, but I will try and show options. Hold it here last time. Abs are engaged. Tuck the chin in. Exhale, lower. Up dog or cobra. Enjoy this spine extension. We've got some obliques coming up, some holds coming up, a little bit of this, a little bit of that in our core sequence. We've got 3 moves today. Power, abs. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. Let the heels drop into this downward dog. If you're like me, again, this is a strong calf stretch. Hold it here for 1 more breath. I want you to widen your stance. Get as long as you can because you're going to rock forward into plank. I want to find that position where you're not in front of the wrist. You're just stacked, shoulders over wrists. Right, so find that position, coming back into down dog, into plank. Just go back and forth a little bit. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, back. We're going to reach with that left hand to that right shin, obliques, reach, and back. Reach, and back. Reach, and back. If you've got weights and you want to add them into our core series coming up next, we are going to do a seated twist, Russian twist. If you have a weight, you can grab that for our first move. We've got twists, we've got obliques, we've got a hold. That is class today. We will finish with a little bit of glutes. So be ready for that. You can add your weights to that glute work at the end as well. Let's finish up here. Get into our cat-cow to finish up a little bit of our stretching for our warm-up. Let's do 4 more. Tap. 3, 2, 1 more. Bring the knees down, cat-cow position. Finish up with our warm-up, just getting that spine all loosened up. Nice supple spine. I say this a lot, but we want to have strength as well as mobility. You want to have some nice supple joints and strong muscles. We need both as athletes, right? And as humans. Gotta move, gotta be strong. So that's what we're trying to do today in 30 minutes, right? Enjoy this cat-cow. Almost everybody, I give this to so many people in physical therapy, and it's just a nice stretch, nice little spine stretch. Exhale, arch. Inhale, expand the rib cage. 2 more. 1 more time, and then we're going to be on our back. Actually, we're seated for Russian twists first. Grab your weights if you want. So this is our first move. We have a series of 3 moves. Glutes to finish, sitting up for our Russian twist. Again, if you have a weight, you want to grab that in. Now is your chance. Sitting up nice and tall, grabbing behind the thighs, leaning back. Find this nice tall back position, engage. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Legs can be elevated if you want to add some difficulty. If you've got a weight, add it in now. We've got a long first set. Settle in. The reason why I like to grab behind the thighs is to kind of pull myself up into this nice tall seated posture. The main thing that I need to tell people with their Russian twist is A, really rotate, get some nice rotation, get your obliques engaged, and also don't round the lower back. So sit up nice and tall. Find those 2 little sit bones. Right, so that's why we want to start with this nice upright posture, and then as we get fatigued, we don't want to start turning into this guy. So sitting up nice and tall. And then add some nice rotation, whether or not you have the weights. Now, if you add the weights and you're just going to get more work, a little bit more, working those obliques and your core. If you want to challenge your core, you don't have weights, and you want to just work on a little bit more core engagement, you can also just do legs up and work on your balance. Again, core required for this. Either way, if you want to keep it here, also okay. This is your class, modify as needed. So this is our first move. Little bit of a twist, some obliques, engagement, bracing from the front. I'm sitting up nice and tall. Lots of things to think about. Opening up the chest, squeezing my shoulder blades back. So many things to think about, right? Getting some nice rotation here. So you've got a little bit of obliques. And we're going to finish with a hold, right? In the middle, we're going to add some easy bicycle crunches. We'll just add a variation on a crunch for our second move. So first, we're going to do some bicycle crunches. Second round, we're just going to do a different variation of crunch. Then we're going to finish with a hold. So a little bit of everything today. So let's finish up this long first set. Nice long endurance. Burn those abs out. Let's go. Couple more here. Sitting up nice and tall for 4. For 3. For 2, for 1, on your back, bicycle crunches. Almost everybody can do a bicycle crunch, right? Bracing with my abs, this is my center here, and then I'm just gonna add that extension of legs. I like to cue for bicycle crunches, keeping the shoulders off the mat, tucking the chin in, right? So I'm not straining the neck. And then again, I'm going for some nice rotation, using that belly button as that center, that axis of rotation, right? So again, with our core work, this first round, we're gonna go nice, long endurance, building some endurance. We wanna hit different muscle groups. We wanna hit our obliques. We're gonna hit some deeper abdominals. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna do some lower abdominal work. We're gonna do a hold, right? So again, we're trying to get a little bit of variety with our core strength, because we need our core strength not just to have nice looking abs, right? But we wanna have some stability. We wanna have some strength. And again, this is where we create power and leverage from this stable base. So this helps us for our running, our biking, our swimming, which is a lot of the people that I work with. But again, anything in life, picking up something heavy, going up and down the stairs, whatever, right? Taking out the trash. Core strength, everybody needs that, right? That's your foundation. Create this stable base. Breathe, tuck the chin in. This should not be straining on your neck. If your head is getting tired, push your head back into the hands to give you a little bit better stability. Let's finish these bicycle crunches. Then I'm gonna show you that next move is a hold. It's gonna be a 30-second hold. We're gonna do that 3 times. This is our first round. Let's do a little bit more with these bicycle crunches in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Hollow body hold. This is a 30-second hold. So I'm gonna set my timer. I want you to think about pressing your lower back down into the mat. It cannot move. It needs to be glued. Level 1 for our hold is here. Level 2, level 3, arms and legs. The lower that you go, the harder it is. I need you to really start on that exhale. Press the lower back down. Keep it there. Tuck the chin. Let's start in 5, in 4, in 3, 30 seconds, get ready. In 2, come up, hold 30 seconds, hollow body hold. Again, aiming for pressing that rib cage down, tucking the chin in, lower back is staying pressed down. This is challenging, right? So if you start to feel like your lower back is arching or your lower back is getting sore, bring the legs up higher, right? Or bring the knees in. We are almost done. We've got 10 seconds. And then we're coming back into that seated Russian twist in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back into seated with me. Russian twist, back at it, whatever version you want. If you want to grab your weights, you can. Again, we're going to do some glutes at the end of class. So if you want to add those weights onto the hips for a little bit of our glute bridges, that is your opportunity. You can also grab your mini bands. I use those a lot for some of that glute work. Again, if we're not in the gym, we don't have the big equipment, we make do with what we have. I always suggest to any of my clients or anyone watching this channel, a couple of free weights, a couple dumbbells or kettlebells. Really love my kettlebells for your home. And then some of those mini bands. You got plenty to work with, right? Great option B if you don't have access to a gym or if you're traveling. Always good to get some stuff in when you can. So we got our Russian twist. We're gonna be back on our back for crunches. This time we're gonna do an elbow to knee crunch or a reverse crunch. That is your option for round 2. You can change it. You can do whatever you want. Actually, this is your class. So if you want to do some other variation of crunch, have at it. Focus on that twist rotation. Get that upper back moving. Twist, reach, reach. How far behind you can you reach? Really make those obliques work. Engage. It's not this, right? It's big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. Make those obliques work for you. This is how you create power, leverage across your body. Right? Running, swinging the arms, biking, holding onto the bars, swimming. You name any sport, I can guarantee you your obliques need to be firing. Finish up here. Work those obliques, baby. 4 more. 3 more. Then we've got reverse crunch or elbow to knee crunch. 2. On your back. Again, you pick, you decide. We do have 1 more round of crunches after this. Elbow to knee, here. Exhale, squeeze, connect. If you just want to do the reverse, that's here. I really like my reverse crunches. It's going to enable you, whether you're male or female, engage that pelvic floor as well. That's the bottom of your core. Squeeze, pull that booty up off the floor. Lift. Lift. That's that deep abdominal work, right? Lift. We've got our hollow body hold next. If you want to add the two together, as long as it's not straining on your neck, exhale, squeeze, use the breath, right? Use that breath. That is a part, that diaphragm, belly breathing. Use your core. This is all your core, right? We've got our diaphragm, we've got pelvic floor from the bottom, diaphragm from the top, abdominals, obliques, deeper abdominals, transversus abdominals, your lower back, your glutes, all of that. Let's get all of it engaged. Focus. What is your intention? Really be intentional whether you're trying to engage. Let's do 4 more here. And then we've got that hollow body hold. 2, 1. You should feel that deep abdominal work happening with that exercise. Same thing with this hollow body hold. I want you to exhale, press the lower back down. We've got 30 seconds. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, set it up. 2, hold it. 30 seconds. Let's go. Tuck the chin in. Press the lower back down. Press the rib cage down. Connect here to stabilize here. This is locked into place. We are almost done. 10 seconds, guys. Last round. We're almost done. Got some glutes after this, and then that's it. Come back up into seated last time. Let's speed through this last round. I want to get some glutes in today. I want to get us our glute bridges in. One of my faves. Again, we're trying to maximize our time. You don't need a lot of time to get in a lot of good, valuable work. Core work does not need to be hours and hours and hours. I like to suggest for all of my athletes, endurance athletes, at least 2 to 3 times a week if you can, right? Some combination, things like I'm doing in my classes. You can always subscribe to the channel, check out the core class playlist for other ideas. Adding a little bit of this in, 10 to 20 minutes, a little bit of mobility work, just like we're going to do today. Keep that body moving, nice and supple and strong, right? You need that, whatever level of athlete you are, whatever age you are, we need this stuff. Let's do 4 more here. 3, 2, 1. On your back, legs up, crunch. You decide. Legs can be up here, or here, or here. You decide. Your class, your body, you decide which you want to do. I want you to focus on that exhale. 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 Again, legs can be elevated. Got that upper crunch. A little bit of a twist in here. We've got 1 more of those hollow body holds, and then we are done with this series of 3. Exhale, twist. Legs could be here. We're finishing with glute bridges after this. So we've got our hollow body hold last time, and then some glute bridges just to finish off class. Let's finish these crunches in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Relax, hollow body hold last time. Set yourself up for success on that exhale. Press that lower back down. Keep it glued to the ground. Get ready in 5, 4, 3. Last one, make it your best. Hold it 30 seconds. Hollow body hold. Let's go, guys. We're almost done. Last hard one is over. Tuck that chin in, press that rib cage down, engage those abs. We've got 10 seconds. Then we've got some glute bridges, and then we are cooling it off, and we are done in 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, knees at 90. Squeeze that booty every time you lift. Drive the elbows in, up. If you have weights and you want to add them into these glute bridges, finishing off with that, go for it. If you have the mini bands, like again, nice to have around the thighs. Adding a little bit more tension into those glutes. Squeeze your glutes every time you lift up. Open up the hips, come all the way up. This should look like a triangle, 90-degree angle, straight up. Arms overhead if you want to add a little bit of challenge to your core, right? If you don't have the weights, that's okay. Squeeze those glutes every single lift. Lift. Few more here. We're going to change the foot position, do a little bit of our frog bridge just to target those outer glutes. Bring your feet together. Let the knees fall out. Frog bridge finish. Last few here. Squeeze and lift. Burn it out. Burn that booty. We're almost done, guys. Live class. Subscribe to the channel. You get notifications for live classes. I hold live class every week, almost every week. Just about every week, once or twice a week. Join me. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And when we are done with that, let those knees go side to side. Let's stretch, cool it down. Any other stretches, again, that feel good to you, now is your chance to add them in. Hug the knees into your chest. Give that lower back a nice little massage. Rocking those knees side to side. Again, you can add on whatever feels good for you. This is your class, your body, whatever's going to feel great on you. Roll those ankles around, ankles and toes. Hug that right knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. I want you to grab behind that right thigh, get into that nice hamstring stretch. I'll change up some of the stretches each class. Usually kind of the same focus, a little bit of hips, glutes, back, upper back, chest. Add in any that feel good to you. Flex those toes towards your head. Get a nice little hamstring stretch. You're active. Also a nice little sciatic nerve glide. If you've got a little sciatica, this is a nice way to reduce some of that tension. Let's do a few more here. Stretch that hamstring. 1 more. And then bring that knee across your body. Left hand drives that right knee across. This should feel like a nice little stretch in your glutes, right? A little booty stretch, maybe IT bend, maybe lower back if you're rotating more off the mat. Open that right arm out. 45-degree angle with that right arm. Give that rib cage, upper back, chest, shoulders a nice stretch. Head goes wherever it feels comfortable. Let that head rock side to side. Relieve any tension in the head, the neck, the jaw. Just let that neck relax. Take 1 more breath here. Again, that knee angle, that's going to depend on your body if you want that knee lower or higher. Getting that nice stretch here or here. Find that position that just feels right for your body. Come back to center. Figure 4 stretch again. If you want to keep it here, you can. If you want to reach through for thread the needle, get a little bit deeper. Hip opener. If that feels good, you can also go face down for your pigeon pose. Roll the shoulders out. Release any tension in those shoulders. Let it all go. Any other spots that feel tight, that need some attention, now is your chance. Just relax. Again, focusing on supple joints. Things need to move. We're working on our mobility as well as our strength. We need both, right? Some people need more, some people need less. Some people need to stretch more. Again, we're all different. Last breath here. Unwrap that right leg. Shake that right leg out. Hug that left knee into your chest. Roll the ankles and the toes around again. Let's do the left side. Let's get in a little bit of that hamstring stretch on the left side. Flex and release. Nice active hamstring stretch. Flex those toes towards your head. Nice strong hamstring stretch here. Finish off with our left side. And then we are done with class for today. 30 minutes. That's it. And then bring that knee across your body. Right hand pulls that knee across again. If you want to keep it more flush with the mat, you're going to get a little bit more into those glutes. And if you want to rotate more off the mat, getting into that lower back, whatever feels good for you, right? Whatever knee angle, lower or higher, feels like it's a good stretch. Open that left arm out. Give that chest, shoulders, upper back a nice little stretch. Head goes wherever it feels comfortable. Breathe into that whole left side. Inhale through the nose. Slow down the breath. Exhale out slowly. Last few breaths here, and then we've got our figure 4 stretch, and we are almost done. Come back to center. When you're ready, figure 4 stretch or pigeon pose, whichever you prefer, or thread the needle. You've got options. Again, roll the shoulders, release any tension, let it go. Let it go. Last few breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. One more nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. Unwrap that left foot. Place both feet onto the floor. Let's finish off class in seated. Roll the knees side to side. Gentle low back massage. Roll yourself onto your side. Prop yourself up into seated. Let's finish with our seated stretches, and then we're done with class for today. Sitting however it feels comfortable for you. You can sit cross-legged. You don't have to. Let's finish with a nice little seated twist, and then that's it. Inhale, reach to the sky. Lengthen, just like we started off class. Get that tall spine. Inhale. And then exhale, twist to the right, looking over that right shoulder. Nice little upper back twist. Nice tall spine here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Enjoy this nice spinal twist, upper back. And then inhale back to center. One more time through the nose. Tall spine here. And then exhale out. That is it for class for today. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will see you next time. My name is Dara. It has been a pleasure. Subscribe to the channel to get notifications of live core class. We will be here every week in some place, maybe Los Angeles next, to be determined. See you guys next time. Adios.